We're back.
The boys.
Boys. Boys. Boys. Boys. Boys. Boys. Biggity, 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 biggity boys.
Welcome back to another edition of Brotherhood of Ball. I am your host, Clayton, joined by Mr. Capenna Olson, DJ Westfall, and the Caden Horn. What's up, boys? What's
Going on?
What's up?
Hello.
Great week. We had a great W in Mr. Olson on his end over there. He had the best draft.
Yep.
He had the
Holding it down.
Super suspect. We're gonna have to go back to the voting booth, see how much
Go
money.
back to the recount. Isn't that the saying?
That is the saying, I believe so. We
You
had a
reached out to
great
people.
weekend of of UFC. Caden's gonna touch on. Same thing with a great round of golf. A lot of golfing went out over the weekend, which was great. Live side and with the PGA. We want to appreciate you guys tuning in, giving us feedback. We are actually upgrading what we had before to a better stream service we like. There's more to come. We're going to be bringing a lot more stuff to you guys here in the near future. Good shout outs. Thank you guys for being here. Without further ado, though,
look at the new screens, boys. Look at the new background. I mean, hey, the boys we're coming up.
We're looking good, smiling.
Where's the girl at? I know Pinna's in there somewhere. There's a girl back there.
It's hilarious.
I know. I think I'm the guy that looks like me right there in real life.
The guy sitting down.
Yeah. That guy right there. All right, but here we go. Can you kick us off with our recap, buddy?
So it's all started off with, Russell getting the cut. We had Justin Simmons. We've just had craziness go on. I mean, the world of football right now is literally the craziest I think I've ever seen it. Like,
it's Christmas morning.
I can't remember the last time where we've just seen this many running backs go off the board. Like, dude, it's so crazy.
Crazy.
My whole thing with next year is like, dude, you're gonna have to remember who's on which team now. Like, and there's a lot of changes already. I'm like, I can't believe it. What do you guys think about all the changes? We had retirements last week too, as well. Some notable retirements, but that as well. What do y'all think about the changes so far in the NFL?
I mean, it's just like it's the NFL's way to make sure it stays like the hottest commodity, to stay relevant. In the dog days of sports, they're like, okay, let's just have everything go ham. You're going, it's like you're on Oprah, right? You're going to that team. You're going to that team. You're going to that team. It's been pretty crazy.
Yes. And it has. I mean, it's been mind blowing. I mean, I thought for some reason, it started Wednesday and Monday came around and oh my God, the notifications on my phone went through the roof of what just transpired. I mean, that is mind blowing.
They've been going off.
Yeah, they haven't stopped.
Like even right now, I'm still getting notifications on my phone.
I know.
I mean, let's touch on them. What do you guys think? Like, how do you? Okay, Russ to Pittsburgh. Like, what do we think?
Yeah, that's
I thought that was going to be good for him until they just released Deontay Johnson.
Yeah, that was random.
Johnson's gone. So now it's just George Pickens.
Adios.
Like, okay.
Didn't he sign? Did he sign with the Panthers?
Yeah. The Panthers are making moves.
Ew.
But they got other people too. They just got like a Carolina wide receiver as well. He wasn't like a big name, but I mean,
their biggest on the team last year was Adam Thielen.
Yeah, and he went off to them. So question. With Russ going to Pittsburgh now, they still have Kenny Pickett and they still have Mason Rudolph, right?
But like the reports, Mason Rudolph's not going to do that. He's
still
not
Kenny
gonna do
Pickett.
that. But the thing is like they were talking about executives saying that like Russ his party wouldn't have entertained it so fast if they didn't like tell him like, hey, you're going to be the starter. even though like they were trying to say that like, hey, this is going to be a competition. It's like, no, there's no way Russ goes there. Russ had this pick of the litter with somebody else paying for his contract. He was going to be an easy little $1 million contract like Pittsburgh's got right now.
True. I love that.
So he could have gone where he wanted.
True.
Maybe
But I feel like the Steelers really wanted to hone in on that because one, they got him for $1 million. And it could be like a Ryan Tannehill, Will Levis situation. Let Russ play. Let Kenny get all of Russ's acknowledgement. And if Russ drops the ball, they only paid $1 million for him. And then let Kenny come in and play. You know, that's exactly what Will.
Can I say one thing about that? The Broncos literally got out of dead cap hell. Have you seen this? They literally restructured like everybody, like all the linemen. Restructured all of their agreements and shit, all their contracts and shit, and they're under the cap now, and we can like go and get somebody. Like, and we just got trading Jerry Jeudy. Some bodies, like
you're gonna need multiple buddies.
Well, I think we're gonna trade up in the draft, get like JJ McCarthy or somebody. What they're gonna do after that is just they have picks. They have another 5th and a 6th round pick this year. Like, I don't know, man. I'm liking it. I like the rebuild. I hate that it's like, yes, we're still gotta like everybody's gotta get chemistry. It's gonna be a couple years, but like I'm finally glad that we actually restarted instead of just like patching everything. I don't like the patches.
Okay, yeah. Pull it off. Pull the Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
Let's just get it over
I mean,
with.
yeah.
We
signed Will Lutz again, 2 years.
I saw, which actually made me really happy when I saw the update about Kirk Cousins. Dude, that little freaking guy doesn't phase me at all, especially in Atlanta. People are like showing like their roster. I'm like, okay.
Everybody else.
I'm so glad you guys didn't see it, but they were like saying that the Broncos were trying to go after Sam Darnold. I was like, dude, no, do not do that. Like,
don't do that.
Thank God he went to the Vikings. I was like, because they were saying that us and the Vikings were in it.
Here's an interesting one for you guys. Let me get your guys' full take on this, okay? And hear me out. Hear me out with an open mind.
Give the first take after whatever he says.
Yes. Okay.
It's gonna smell.
So it's gonna smell really interesting, okay? T. Higgins is gone. T. Higgins is no longer a Bengal. He's gonna get traded. Vikings have Jordan Addison. They got T.J. Hawkinson. Bengals trade for Jay Jettas for 1st rounder and 2nd rounder to bring Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson with Joe Burrow, all reuniting from the 2019 LSU team. Whoa,
fantasy land.
They could. That's not a fantasy land. He wants to get traded. Jay Jettas knows he can get traded. You think Jay Jettas is going to sit a whole season with Sam Darnold?
Cincinnati's like notorious for not paying people. Like, dude, they're not gonna go get that guy.
They just got rid of Joe Mixon.
They did.
They just got JoJo.
Yeah, they released him.
And if they don't bring T. Higgins back, then I don't know how much. Like, I don't know if they're going to be able to afford Justin Jefferson, but I don't think the Vikings are trying to get rid of him. Like,
for the right amount. Because think about it, they get rid of 1st rounders, 2 1st rounders. They can trade up and get a great quarterback and get Jaden Daniels. They can get a great quarterback and a great receiver to pair with Jordan Addison and T.J. Hawkinson.
Jordan Addison.
And
you
you
want Jordan Addison to be your number 1?
Or you can trade up and get Marvin. You can do some finesse.
Trade up and get everyone, huh?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Clayton's like, hey, straight up.
That's how much power Justin Jefferson has, though. He's the only one in the league besides Tyreek that could do that.
Well, he can come to Tennessee.
No way.
Well,
no way.
Let's touch on that news today, D. With the boy. I mean, we kind of called it like a little bit ago about
Derrick. Yeah, I mean, I figured at the end of the season he was going to go to Baltimore. Like I knew that was going to happen. And then the moment they got rid of Gus Edwards to the Chargers, I was like, oh yeah, dude. Like they were saying, I was watching some of the ESPN and stuff, and they were like, oh, like they want big bruising running backs. They got rid of their biggest bruising running back, Gus Edwards. Who else is going to come in to fit that spot? And who's been wanting to play with Lamar for the past like 3 seasons? Derrick Henry. So that only made sense that was going to happen. Yesterday, when all these like running backs were going, everyone's like, oh, the only person left is Derrick Henry. And I'm like, we all know where he's going to go. Like it just hasn't happened yet, but it's just a matter of time. He's gonna go to Baltimore.
That makes that. I mean, I think it makes that team. I mean, they're already dangerous, but I think that
it just depends on how Derrick does, bro. Because like I mean, I don't know. He's been good for us, but the past couple of seasons, like you can kind of tell he's kind of lost a little pep in his step now that he's getting older. But with Lamar, him and Lamar back there, I mean, it's going to definitely open up the defense because they can't just stack the box the whole entire time. I think they need a new receiver. That's what I'm saying. I think they need a receiver.
Flowers
1-on-1 all day
long. I wouldn't want him as my number one receiver, which is unfortunately is like who they have.
Zay Flowers in the Chiefs game was literally he did all the wrong things and still had like 175 yards receiving.
Oh, he's a dude. Yeah. I think just like it's a small sample size. We've only seen one season.
I think they're gonna run 90% RPOs. They're literally gonna be a little short shit to Zay Flowers and giving the ball to Derrick Henry and running it with Lamar.
Totally.
It's just not gonna work. I could put money on it, dude. I'll call it right now and I'll put money on it.
Let's hear it.
Okay, Clay, hold on. Okay. I was going to say this. Who do you think ends with more rushing yards at the end of the season? Like you guys were saying earlier, Tony Pollard on the Tennessee Titans now, or Derrick Henry on the Baltimore Ravens?
Good question.
I
think there's only one smart answer to this.
I don't.
I think it's dude.
I don't. You got to think any defense. It's so easy. Load the box with 7, and the only way that doesn't work is look what happened last year. Right? Every defense played 5 or 6 in the box. That's it. 5 or 6 in the box. Lamar Jackson had 150 times rushing. Easy. Of course, he's going to get 800 yards. So
I'm going to say Tony.
All you do is throw it. Yeah, I'm going to say Tony too.
I think Derrick will score more touchdowns.
L's in the chat.
Tony, I just think he'll have more attempts. I think Lamar is going to, take some attempts, and they're not going to just have Derrick. They usually have like a committee, backs by committee.
Yeah, but my thing is, sold that rookie that was their speedster.
Yeah,
I don't know if they got rid of J.K. Dobbins yet.
They've been doing that for like 4 or 5 seasons now, where it's like they're horrible for fantasy because you're like, who the fuck do I play?
Yeah, but that's the same thing like you said, Clay, earlier in the week with Jay Spears and Tony Pollard. Like, I don't think Tony's going to get his the full workload either. Like, I don't think
he is either.
I think they're
the only thing with them is they feel like the same kind of back to me. Like, I'm like, why would you go get two lightnings and you don't have a thunder and a lightning?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're trying to move more past
bruiser.
They are. I think so too, because they both are great pass catchers. They both are great split runners. They can hit holes hard. They can get you the dog downs. But now you have to spread out. If they go out and get a receiver in the draft, or possibly Calvin Ridley is up for grabs, I wouldn't even mind Tyler Boyd. He's up for grabs still.
No,
you put that guy on the outside.
Who I saw on it was on X the other day. I don't know if it was like a fake account or whatever, but I heard that there were rumors that they're trying to get Mike Williams to the Titans.
See, that's another one. That would be so interesting.
I don't know if I like that. He gets hurt all the time.
So
he's
much.
A hurt guy.
He is a hurt guy.
I mean, when he's out there, he's a dude, but he's so fragile. Okay, would you rather have Mike Williams or Keenan Allen from the Chargers?
Oh, Keenan
Allen. What are you talking about?
Right? And
Keenan Allen gets hurt the whole year and still fucking just dominates through the year.
What I was about to say is Keenan misses games too, but still is a dog.
Clay, what about T. Higgins?
But see, T. Higgins would be a great one because he can come back with Brian. Callahan loves T. Higgins, and I feel like with the way they've already used their money now and structured it, I think they're going to set up for T. Higgins. Dude, T. Higgins and D-Hop, that'd be fucking scary. I don't care who you are. That'd be hard.
I forgot you guys had D-Hop. That's wild.
And one of the best things we did was go out and get the Broncos center, Mr. Quisenberry. That was huge. Yeah. That was a great signing. We needed
he was a good center. And you guys paid him more than any center has ever been paid. So fucking take his ass.
Dude, he did great. Big boys. He allowed 3 sacks last year. I will take that. That's not that sad.
Pay the big boys.
Yeah, he was good. We also fucking won 8 games, so fuck off.
That was a compliment for you, by the way.
I know what it is, Clay. It's a little backstab fucking little mark. I get it.
We just signed a tackle 30 minutes ago to the Titans as well.
Who?
It is Sahidi Charles
From who?
Let's look at it.
From where?
On a year. It doesn't say right here.
Oh. So Titans are making moves. Everybody's making moves. Kate, what was the next thing for our recap?
For recap, we had let's do Bay Hill Arnold Palmer Classic. The Scotty Scheffler coming back from
that was good.
What was it? 4 strokes down, Clay, to win it. That guy's so good. He's the world #1 for a reason. Dude's
Touching
nuts,
on golf,
man.
I started watching the next season of Full Swing.
Yeah.
That's
Full
a good
Swing.
little series.
Episodes, and dude, it's cool, man. Man, just talk about the freaking pressure Rory and whole lifting happening now. Like, I haven't gotten to those episodes to see him react, but like, I'd be like, dude, what the fuck? I've been taking bullets for this organization for the past year. And now, now it's like, okay, we're brushing it under the rug. We're just kind of combined. I'm like, geez, bro, could you have not told me that 18 months ago?
Yeah, he looks like a scapegoat, and it's like, dude, if I would have joined, they would have paid me $700 million, and I didn't. I sacrificed everything for this league, and you guys backstabbed me. So
what a real one, though. What a real one, Rory.
Yeah, I know he's hard not to like.
But you gotta do
hell of a golfer. Fucking hell.
Scott, for real. I mean, he didn't play that great this tournament. He had a 76 on Sunday. That's tough. But dude, you had some big names. Shane Lowry, love to see them. Wyndham Clark had a good round, but Scotty pulling through. I mean, the way that he played on Sunday was outrageously ridiculous. That's old Scotty.
I thought I was like, it was weird because I thought I was like watching myself on TV for a while. I was like, is that me out there? But you know.
He said he shot 76, not 96.
Yeah. That'd be your score there, Chief.
No, I'm 106, bro. It's been a couple of months.
Yeah.
The 100.
And then to start, I think this made the whole weekend. It was the Sugar Sean Cheeto Vera fight. Dude,
amazing.
We were talking before the show. It's like, dude, him getting kneed in the face like that was the loudest.
That's a dog.
I kept getting the replay over. Dude, what'd you think about it? Just the night in general, there was big fights.
I thought that our hot take was gonna hit because that was in the second round.
That was in the second round.
Oh my god, it's gonna happen.
Yes,
and then he just wore it. You know what I didn't know is I didn't know Cheeto has never been knocked out.
He's knocked down.
Submitted. Yeah, or never. Submitted.
I don't think he's been knocked down either.
Dude,
and even Sean posted at the end of the fight, he was like, I'll definitely give it to that guy. That motherfucker's got a chin on him because when I hit him with my knee, I could have I felt bones breaking in his face.
It was loud.
Isn't it hilarious? Isn't it hilarious when Bruce Buffer's saying his name and stuff, and he gets to 1 because he lost to Cheeto Vera, and he always goes,
yeah.
He's like, no, I didn't lose that match.
And
he's hard. He's a hard guy not to like, dude.
Bro, Sean is such just a magician striking wise. He stays
me of old school Connor when he first came in.
Where it's super like the angles he's coming from, his agility, like he's always feinting, he's always on his toes.
Technical.
Dude, like
super
that guy
technical.
is a pain to fight against. I mean, you can
he's
tell
he's gonna go up, I think now.
He's gonna
go up 10 pounds and fight in the next weight class up.
She can probably do. I mean, the dude is skin and bones.
And Dana White,
but he's
commented on that. If they do that fight, he said that would be the greatest fight of UFC of all time. He said the electric Sugar Sean and Ilra. I couldn't say his last name.
Tilia DJ, you should be the one saying this. Come on, man.
Yeah. Dana White literally said if they put this fight together, that would be the greatest fight of UFC history because of the energy that they both bring, the pay-per-views that they would have,
Tilia, that's his name.
Skill set between the two of them. He was like, without a doubt, that'd be the greatest. So I thought, and that's Dana White saying that. I wish that is
Chuck Liddell, Rampage Jackson fights, like
bro.
Oh yeah, come on,
BJ Penn,
good, good ones.
Anderson,
me versus DJ,
Forrest Griffin,
me and Clay. 8 rounds.
So it
was, I want to touch on the I think it was a co-main event with Dustin Poirier.
Yes, bro, great knockout,
dude,
bro.
Great knockout because he was getting his ass kicked.
Yeah,
dude, if that would have went
it was turning the other way.
3 rounds, was it 5 rounds or 3 rounds? I think it was only 3.
well, he
right?
kept trying to pull a guillotine, and even
I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
But he said after in a press conference, he was like, "Dude, I'm gonna catch somebody in a flying guillotine one of these days. Like, that's one of my goals is I'm gonna catch somebody." But the coach was like, "Bro, every time you go for it, you land on your back. He gets on top of you and beats the shit out of you. Stop going for that."
Yes. And the guy he was fighting, I don't remember his name, but I mean, dude, absolutely
was our
him on the ground. Like, if it wasn't for that knockout, dude, Dustin would have definitely lost that fight.
And I saw a clip of Justin Gaethje. He was like celebrating after, and he was like, "Say my fucking name now. Say my name." Like telling Dustin to call him out because they're like 1 and 2 right there in that weight class.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
dude, that would be a fight. God, that'd be a scrap.
Great fight.
My God.
That'd be a bloodbath too. Like
that's who I want to see right there.
And Michael Venom Page beating Kevin Holland too, and
that was the fight before. Yeah,
dominated that whole fight.
That guy's a British.
He's very interesting.
Dude, he's like dancing. I was watching clips of him the other day before he got into the UFC. There was like one of his fights. He like knocked some guy out, got on top of his mount, and then like held up his hand and was like taking like a fake selfie while he was like before he finished the guy off in the middle of the fight. I was like,
that's
Jesus.
rough.
God,
that's rough.
Finishing guys
that guy looks good. Yeah.
Suspect.
Right. I think that'll wrap it up for our segment 2 from the recap from last week.
Okay, let's get into I know we've already touched in on it a little bit. I'd like to go through notable signings, and then I kind of want to go through some of these grades on these teams of what they've done, like teams like the Cowboys that haven't done shit. I think that we need to touch on a lot of that. So going with quarterbacks, we have huge signings with Kirk Cousins, 4-year, $180 million. See, I think that changed a lot of what Justin Fields was going to do and where quarterbacks are going to go free agency, because now it's like everyone's going to the draft now, and the Bears look like they're stuck with fucking Justin Fields.
I heard rumors that Justin Fields might be going to Oakland.
Well, they just signed Gardner Minshew though for $25 million.
But he's going to be the backup, bro. He's going to be the backup.
$25 million for a backup?
I mean, like a 1 year.
Yeah.
For a 2-year deal, that's
the reason why Justin Fields isn't going anywhere right now is because he still has 1 year on his contract. So it's like people are going to rent him for 1 year and have to pay his ass. Or they're gonna like you have to pay him immediately, and it's like, do you really want to pay him? Like, what is he that good? Have we seen enough to say, hey, this is gonna be a future of our franchise?
This is gonna be a big year for the Bears.
I mean, dude, Gardner Minshew.
I wish Denver would go after him, maybe, but
I would take him over Gardner Minshew if I was the Raiders.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Or what's the other guy that was there for them at the end of the season that was starting?
Couldn't tell you.
Oh,
just the mustache.
Mitch McConnell.
Yeah. Oh, O'Connell?
Or no, that's Aiden O'Connell. O'Connell. That's it.
Yeah, Aiden O'Connell.
Mitch McConnell's a coach, I think.
So we had the Kirk Cousins, and then Baker. Baker's the other big one. A great big contract with Tampa Bay. I like that. I think
he deserves it.
Yeah,
he deserves it.
I think he played out of his mind.
I'm going after Mike Evans fantasy next year, boys.
That's going to be a good one, dude.
Because those two freaking loved each other.
They did. Chris Godwin ain't it. Mike Evans.
Evans. He's a hell of a player, but I can't stand Mike Evans.
I say
he just
fucking kills me.
As long as that Atlanta team stays healthy, they're gonna run that division and they're gonna go deep in the playoffs.
That's funny.
Get off your crap pipe. What,
bro?
Dude, no
weapons on that offense. They just didn't have a quarterback.
And you think Kirk
Cousins they've been getting defensive guys too. They've been getting defensive guys.
You guys,
they got that fucking safety.
I can't wait.
Who's your quarterback right now? You
got rid of Derrick. It's still Derrick.
Yeah,
exactly. God,
we have weapons, bro.
Hey, he's being positive.
I forgot he was still in the league, dude. I thought it was
signed to Mario to another 2 years. We got the core guys still, boys.
Okay.
We got your Roach guy. We did get your what's that guy's name? Malcolm Roach.
Plenty of that to talk to. We got plenty of that to talk about.
He led the league.
Now we're gonna go into running backs starting first off. Saquon Barkley with the Eagles.
That's gonna be huge.
Scary.
Wow, that's scary.
How about him and Tiki too, talking shit to each other?
Yeah, dude, they look like they want to fight in real life.
Tiki Barber?
Yeah,
Tiki Barber was like, "You're dead to me. You're dead to me," because he went to the Eagles. They're Giants, you know, like so. He's like, "You're dead to me. You're dead to me," and he's like, "Tiki, don't smile at me next time. You know, like next time you're in front of me, don't act like we're cool because we ain't." Yeah.
Saquon, that's huge.
That's gonna be a scary offense. Josh
back in
Jacobs
PA,
the Packers.
Aaron Jones out too.
Yeah. But was he worth $12 million a year? When they could have got Aaron Jones way less. Interesting.
Sure.
We touched on Derrick to the Baltimore Ravens, Tony Pollard to the Tennessee Titans, Austin Eckler to the Commanders.
Yes, that's his.
Commanders are kind of loading up, right?
They
are kind of loading up a little bit.
And
they have Sam Howell and the 3rd overall pick, right? 3rd?
Yes.
Or 2? Are they 2 or 3?
They have 3. No, it goes. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. 2.
Did Aaron Jones
Commanders, Patriots?
Aaron Jones signed to the Vikings for a 1-year deal.
Yep.
And then the other one I really liked is DeAndre Swift to the Bears. I think if he stays healthy, that could be an interesting.
They have more problems than running backs.
True, but the one I didn't really, because I know the Patriots don't put a lot of money into their running backs, is Antonio Gibson.
Just a plug and play guy.
This is a plug and play guy. 3 years for $11 million, but
that's a build.
They're going after a quarterback after they got rid of Mac Jones.
By Mac Jones.
They could get a really good quarterback too.
Heard they're trying to get Drake May, but isn't that just Sam Howell? Like
literally.
Like what are we doing?
That's gotta be kind of weird for Trevor and Mac, because didn't they come out in the same class?
Yeah.
They're the same draft class.
Dude,
yeah,
I just saw that. It was such a draft class. 2021 was a bad quarterback.
I don't think Mac Jones will be their starter, but
no.
Trevor gets hurt, then obviously.
Yeah, I'm saying for Mac Jones, like, oh fuck, that sucks.
He's shit though.
Yeah, no, he is.
But he didn't have an offensive coordinator the whole time he was at the Patriots. Like Bill was switching out just random people the whole time,
and their best receivers were Devontae Parker,
Matt Patricia.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to play with though. You know. All right, let's dive into some of these wide receivers. So we touched on T. Higgins, which I think they franchise tagged. He wants to obviously get traded. He wants out. We got multiple teams that he can go to that could really add a lot. Michael Pittman Jr., thank God they finally signed him. I thought that would have been a disgrace if they would have just tagged him. He got a great deal, 3 years, $70 million. Mike Evans, 2 years, $41 million. That's a great deal.
Jerry Jeudy to the Browns.
Yeah, that's a huge one. But dude, Darnell
5th and a 6th.
Darnell Mooney to the fucking Falcons. Now you have Drake London.
Drake London is going to be the guy, I think, though.
And then you got Bijan Robinson, too.
Hey,
dude,
Kyle Pitts, watch Kyle Pitts this year.
Kirk Cousins
likes his tight ends, baby.
Kyle Pitts.
Picks apart. They could pick you guys.
Dude, they're going to shit on that division.
They might take it.
Not.
They're probably going to like 13-5.
Weird, man. You're freaking get off the clock.
I'm going to go get a Falcons hat.
The most disgusting one was the Gabe Davis. 3 years for $39 million. Gabe Davis.
Jacksonville.
Yeah,
that one didn't make sense to me.
Well, they're getting rid of Calvin, so
Good
they
for
need
him.
somebody. Like who do they have? Christian Kirk and
the guy better, right?
Zay Jones. Yeah.
There's still there's a lot. So I wanted to talk about this because there is a lot of big names on here that still haven't been named as far as receivers. Marquise Brown, Calvin Ridley, Odell, Tyler Boyd, Curtis Samuel, DJ Chark, Michael Thomas.
I think Odell will just stay at Baltimore, don't you?
Fuck, I would.
No, they said they weren't going to sign him unless he's going to take pennies on a dollar.
Out of the guys you just said, I would take Calvin Ridley first.
100%. Who do you think?
I'll take Mike.
Too.
I'll take Thomas.
Who do you think Calvin goes to?
Calvin?
Yeah,
Michael Thomas.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, interesting.
I'd take because I'll throw Mike at our slot and have D-Hop on the outside.
Dude,
Mike might come to Denver where you're already trying to get all the Saints back together.
Dude, he's so like he doesn't play.
You guys only wanted to throw the ball to Chris Olave. Like throw him the rock. He caught all the time.
That is
like he got like 2 targets a game.
For his 3 games. Bullshit.
I had him all season last year, and I had to bench his ass because fucking Derrick was like, "Oh, Chris Olave. Oh shit, I threw 4 picks again."
He did. I had Chris Olave.
And 2 touchdowns, Chris Olave.
Right. So we got a lot of big names still out there, but I think this is probably one of the best wide receiver draft classes that we've had. So I think a lot of people are going to go towards the draft board. And then late in the June, do a few signings of some of these boys. So we'll see. Tight ends. This is a great year for the tight ends. Tight ends got paid this year. Dalton Schultz got paid. Hunter Henry got paid. Noah Fant, Adam Trotman, and then Jonnu Smith, the Dolphins. I loved that. I like that. I think that's a little scary.
Gesicki anymore?
No, Gesicki might go somewhere else. Yeah, he might go somewhere else.
He got signed by somebody.
He did go somewhere. Yeah, Cincinnati.
Now we're going to go over one more, which I think is very important, is the tackles before we get into the team, because there is a lot of big name tackles that are still up for grabs. Tyron Smith, Trent Brown, Mekhi Becton, Chona Williams, Josh Jones, and Donovan Smith. There's a few other ones, but those are some big boys that haven't been signed yet. And I know the Titans have a lot of money. I would love to see Tyron Smith come up to the Titans. That would be or Trent Brown. I'll take him, or Trent Brown would help out.
Hey, whoever's going to give fucking Will some time in the pocket, I'm all.
How much money y'all got over there in Tennessee?
We still have like $55-60 million to play with. We got a lot of money.
2 guys.
We're playing with guys. Yeah. We're playing with guys.
No, that's like 5 or 6 guys right there. We could set it
playing
up.
With guys over
Dude,
there.
Some ass cheek guys.
Okay, let's get into the fun part. We got the Arizona Cardinals. I want you guys to grade what they've done. Let's see who they released, who they picked up. We're just going to go through signing. Yeah, as far as the last 2 days. So they didn't drop anybody. No release. They re-signed their edge, LJ Collier. They signed Sean Bunting. They signed Bully Nichols. He got a big contract. Justin Jones, big contract. Mac Williams, DJ Giles, and Keith Ismail. So they have signed. They didn't release anybody.
F.
So Kyler Murray, do you think he makes that team better? Or are they looking for something else?
He makes it better for sure. They have nobody. So yeah.
He bad. Okay. I wouldn't want him on the Saints. Fuck no.
At all?
For Derrick, maybe.
You wouldn't want him on the Saints? You wouldn't want Kyler Murray on the Saints? Dude.
Over
Derek Carr?
That's why y'all don't know what it's like to win.
Okay, we got the Atlanta Falcons. They re-signed their linebacker. Got Kirk Cousins, Charlie Warner. I don't know who that is. And Darnell Mooney. What do we think? What do we think about the Falcons? They look a little scary.
Okay. They look risky. Cool. We're going to get that ass beat.
Okay. Ravens. Here we go. Let's go with the Ravens. They got Nelson Aguilar. That's it. That's the only re-signing they had. They got Malik Harrison. And then, they had the big signing with that defensive interior. Justin Matabuki.
Yeah.
Big boy.
Nasty.
No.
Yeah, that guy's nasty. And then signed Derrick Henry. See, I don't know. I got mixed feelings about that. I don't like that. I don't. I would have rather seen a shifty guy.
Yeah. You don't like it because he came from your team.
They have a shifty guy.
No, I would have much rather have had
number 8.
Yeah, they have a sticky guy. What are we talking about?
Lamar.
Yeah, the most sticky guy there ever was.
That's all,
dude. That's gonna change substantially. That's gonna change substantially. We're gonna talk about that later.
No, it seems to be
I can go 500, maybe a little bit higher. Okay, the fucking Bills. Let's talk about the Bills. They went through a ton of fucking releases. They released 8 guys. I mean, you go through them: Jordan Poyer, Mitch Norris, Nakeem Hines, Donnie Horman, Tre'Davious White, signing Mitch Trubisky. Not a whole lot of big names. A lot of money still on the table. What do we think about the Bills this year? Do you think that's enough for Stephon to stay?
I think they'll probably get one more receiver.
I think that's why they released all of them. They'll probably
T. Higgins to the Bills.
Could be
spicy.
That could be an interesting one. I like that. I want to know your guys' honest opinion because I know they've made a lot of moves, but the Panthers, do you think that's a decent team next year?
No.
I think they're still rebuilding, but
no, dude.
I think they'll be better than they were this past year.
Okay. So they get Deontay Johnson. You think so, huh? Even after last year?
I mean, okay. It's
with Adam Thielen as your number one.
It's just okay.
I'm saying he played bad.
Go to other guys. And he didn't play a lot. Like they gave him like the rookie. I don't know, some weird rookie treatment where it was like, oh, are you getting kind up? Okay, on the sideline, let whoever else get murdered for the rest of the day.
Okay. So we're not looking highly for the Panthers. You think a few more years?
I'm short selling Bryce Young.
Okay.
Yeah, he's also in that division.
Yeah,
he's like their ass.
He's gonna get his ass fucked again.
Okay, how about the Bears? How are the Bears looking? We got some big signings: Kevin Biner, DeAndre Swift, Gerald Everett, Jonathan Owens.
Yeah, they've done a lot actually.
They did. Jalen Johnson. That's a great fucking signing for.
And they're gonna have Caleb, yeah.
And they got Ryan Bates in the trade. And so I don't think so. How about this? If you think they get Marvin Harrison instead of going Caleb Williams and they pass and let it to Justin Fields.
What? They're not going to.
They're not going to do that.
Hypothetical.
They wouldn't do that. Yeah, they wouldn't do that.
Because you got
if they did that, they're the stupidest fucking team in the fucking world.
This is hypothetical because you got to see Justin Fields. Yes, you gotta open your eyes because if I'm a GM, I don't care how talented the guy is. I'm not taking Caleb Williams. It ain't there.
I'm opening them.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
You think you're not a GM?
I would or I would go and get Jaden Daniels. I'd rather have Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels does a great ball. I'm not taking Caleb Williams. I'm telling you right now. There ain't no way. Bengals, they had an interesting. They haven't really gone and done a whole lot. It's just, I guess, waiting for T. Higgins to see where that's going. Get him out. Browns have a scary looking offense now. Browns are looking real nice. They've actually doubled up on the defense. They got Darius Smith. I thought that was a great signing. And their
biggest question is quarterback. Like, what are they going to do? Is Deshaun, like, what's his deal?
So do you think Jameis Winston was like a secure safety blanket unless Deshaun just absolutely shits the bed? So you don't think Deshaun's going to come back and have just a phenomenal year? You don't think?
Why didn't he do it last year? He was supposed to come back last year and do it. And he got hurt. And then he got like some weird treatment too. It was like, oh, you're still hurt. Okay, go on the sideline. We don't ever want to see you play again.
Okay.
Like, bro, can this guy get reps or what's the deal? It's annoying. I had him in fantasy, so I freaking cut him like 5 weeks in.
Cowboys. Let's talk about it. Do you think what they're doing now is smart? Are they fucking up? What's going on?
You saw
DJ. Let's hear it. DJ. What's going on with the Cowboys?
Not done anything.
You got the insight with Steve. I know your stepdad's a diehard fan. How do you feel about it?
I don't think they haven't done anything yet.
But do you think they're just going to keep a team and go to the draft? I mean, what's her thought process here?
They haven't signed a running back, so they need a running back. They got rid of Tony, right?
What about Mr. Vaughn? A little shifty guy.
He's not going to last.
Vaughn.
Yeah.
Well, he's never down back.
Okay, do you think they go get the boy from Michigan in the draft?
Play Corum.
Yes.
Boy, nice.
Corum.
That would actually be really nice.
Dude, nice.
That would help out.
But they didn't even really use their backs to begin with last year. Like it was all CeeDee Lamb.
Baby.
That's
CeeDee Lamb.
That's what's crazy, dude. Tony Pollard had a 1,000-yard season last year. Not talked about enough. He's on the Titans now. Don't forget.
Okay, and then the last team, we just got to say the Texans. They were freaking. They've done a ton. Dude, didn't they just get Mixon too?
Yeah, they didn't release anybody.
They traded Devin Singletary. I saw that.
Devin Singletary went to.
That's a good trade though.
New York.
Yeah, he went to
New York.
Jets.
No, Giants.
Oh, that's right, the Giants.
I was like, the Jets. They got Brees Hall.
Giants. Dude, the amount of
dude, they're gonna be.
Yeah, we all know that. They are gonna be.
Watch out, Commanders.
Jaguars aren't looking too hot. Dolphins though. Dolphins got a fuck ton going on with them right now. Dolphins had a lot of signings, dude. I mean,
we took their safety.
You did take their safety. There was one more on here. The
Yeah,
Eagles
give us one
had
more.
One more. I'd like to go over the Commanders, but I'd say the Seattle Seahawks have released a lot of players and haven't done anything with any of their re-signings yet. Do you think it's going to be a rebuild season? I know they have a lot of picks in the draft, though.
And they just got rid of I mean, Pete's not the head coach anymore, so they're probably okay. I mean,
so do you think they win the division this year?
No.
Or do you think the Niners still dominate?
49ers. Yeah.
Bro, that team's not going anywhere, man. They'll probably be back to the Super Bowl and lose. Like I said, like weeks ago, are they Cowboys 2.0? They got no ships to show for it. I'm telling you, man, it's a fact. I mean,
at least they're getting to the Super Bowl in multiple years. Like,
yeah. But would you want to get there for so long and not win it?
Yeah, that hurts.
But I mean, look at the Bills, old school Bills. They went 4 years in a row, and that's terrible. But like, I still look at those teams as like, yeah, those are really good teams though. And like with the Cowboys, they're one and done in the playoffs. Like, I can't. Cowboys are a train wreck to watch.
True. All right, boys. Well, if you guys are done with that, then we will move on into our sketchy sports with Mr. DJ.
Let's get sketchy.
All right.
New segment alert. You guys haven't seen this one yet. It might be our last one.
So did you guys just want to do what we've done, or because it's kind of hard to find like a sports one, to be honest. I've been looking for so long.
Let's just do the scenario that we had before.
I'm frozen right now.
Let's pick a sport. Yeah, it'll probably pick it up.
Or we could just come up with something really quick.
Okay.
Let's go hockey. Okay, let's go hockey.
Okay.
Let's go hockey. Let's go. Oh God, what's a good one? Let's go college hockey. Let's go Minnesota. Okay, let's go Minnesota college hockey, showing up to a what's the girls? Not frat. What's the
sorority?
Not a college guy.
Okay.
Going to a sorority, but the head coaches are also at the party.
Okay.
All
right. Clay, I feel like you guys should be the coaches.
Okay.
You guys are the old guys at the party. Okay, cool. Here we go.
Okay.
So me and Caden are hockey players.
You guys. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys.
Okay. I got my accent. Okay, here we go.
Dude, what?
You ready, Caden?
Right. Oh God.
From Minnesota. So we're gonna go throw back some beers, eh? Okay, I have to kind of Canadian with it because they're
yeah. Okay, let's try. We're gonna have some music coming in. Music's coming in.
Hey, bud. Let's go.
Hey. What are you doing here?
Colson, what the hell are you doing here, man?
I was just coming with the boys. This sorority party. Here's exactly, Coach. What are you doing in here?
We're just getting some shices inside and getting some keg poppers in there, boy.
Cake poppers, Coach.
We've been running the tables over here, eh?
Oh, Coach, you might be from Ireland, eh? Coach,
this is my new transfer.
Whenever I'm partying and throwing back a few brewskis.
Well, coaches, don't you think being at this college party, you're a little out of your scene, eh?
No, look at all these fresh titties and fresh. I'm single now, baby. I'm single. We won.
Single. We're just getting it in there, running table all night. Little dossies back and forth, bro.
Oh, okay, Coach. Okay, well, hey, we got practice 6 a.m. So, hey,
you got practice.
No, practice, brother. Hey, if you guys don't let me come in late, I'm telling the boys, coaches were out last night, eh? Sucking them down.
Hey, the way that you played in that last game, missing all those snipes, hey, I don't want to hear nothing.
Shirley.
Coach, all we do is dump and chase, Coach.
Come over here, Shirley.
The dump and chase, I gave you a chance. I gave you a chance to roll it around.
That was coming to watch you at the game the other night?
Shirley, yes. You were supposed to come for me.
Performance? It's fucking embarrassing.
I mean, Coach, you got me out.
Coach now. That's why she's with the coach now.
Coach
We
West.
sold his jersey
Go
for
back to
like
Ireland today.
$20 and they didn't play.
No, I don't want to be under your wing. Get your bitch ass over here, little girl.
Well, Coach, about the game, you got me out there on the ice every line, minute plus, Coach. 60 seconds. Let's get some fresh boys
Well,
out there.
then get the fuck out of the sorority parties and go get your goddamn workouts in.
Start
Coach,
practicing, boy.
Coach, it's Friday. We don't have. Well, hey, I thought we had
We got a
practice
game tomorrow.
Apparently, we don't have practice tomorrow because I'm seeing you guys here. Hey,
Fair. But you can have a few brewskis. You just can't take home any females. You need to get your rest, young boy.
Coach, no promises, Coach. No promises.
There'll be promises, or you will not see the ice anymore, you little shit. I'll call your mother. Me and her have had some amazing talks lately.
Now, that's the last time, Coach, you talk about
Well, I've heard Mr. Olsen get in there.
Coach, don't be talking about my mother, eh? That's the last time you do that. Hey, you got me talking like an Irish.
Calling the office day in, day out. That's crazy.
Yeah. Now we're all talking Irish.
Fucking accent.
Dude, accent.
Wayland, Irish, Scottish.
Mine, I was trying so hard to stay Canadian, but these Irish accent was just like
I didn't know how to go Minnesota.
He just went to his classic Irish. Dude, hey, you're Irish, right? Remember?
Yeah, see?
Okay. So that was Sketchy Sports. Again, this might be the first and last time you guys see this. So comment. Hey, maybe
better prompts.
Or
they give us a scene.
Exactly. Yeah. So maybe audience suggestions. You guys go and make comment down some of those maybe possible skit scenes for our little sketchy scenes right there. But we're gonna move on to the draft this week, and we're gonna give you guys a little behind the scenes of the draft this week because we've already drafted this draft. Unfortunately, we transitioning from streaming platforms, and so this draft is already done. So we are just going to read through this week's draft in order. I will say Caden's as well. And again, so this week we drafted the best running backs of all time. So D, you were pick number 1. Who did you select?
All right, my first pick, it was Barry Sanders, none other.
Sweetness, right? Oh no, he's not Sweetness. Caden's pick was Walter Payton.
Yes. My pick was LaDainian Tomlinson.
I went with Bo Jackson and then Adrian Peterson for my first pick for the second round.
Then I had Emmitt Smith for my second.
Caden took Terrell Davis for his second.
DJ had Jerome Bettis, Eddie George.
I had Jerome Bettis, Eddie George.
All right. Caden then came around in round 3, took Tony Dorsett.
Yep. Then I took Eric Dickerson, third rounder.
And then my third and fourth pick got real weird, people. I know. Give me the L's in the chat. I'm probably not going to win this week, but I went with Frank O'Harris and Mike Allstott.
Oh yeah, Bob. At the fourth rounder, I got myself some Marshall Falk.
Caden took Marcus Allen.
DJ.
And I think my last two were Marshawn Lynch and Priest Holmes.
Yeah.
Caden's last pick was was Ricky Williams, which really hurt me.
I had Jim Brown.
And then I closed off the draft with a little OJ Simpson. Nice. So I'm going to recap our picks real quick. We can vote on this on our socials. So DJ had Barry Sanders, Jerome Bettis, Eddie George, Marshawn Lynch, Priest Holmes, Caden, Walter Payton, Terrell Davis, Tony Dorsett, Marcus Allen, and Ricky Williams. Clayton, LaDainian Tomlinson, Emmitt Smith, Eric Dickerson, Marshall Falk, and Jim Brown.
Damn.
Okay. And then I closed out the draft with Bo Jackson, Adrian Peterson, Franco Harris, Mike Allstott, and OJ Simpson.
Oh, yes.
So please, again, go on our Instagram. We have a poll going up each hey, buddy. We have a poll going up each week. And so please, go and vote for best running backs of all time. See who had the best one. So, thanks again for voting.
That's going to be interesting. Well, that's going to do it for our stream, though. We got a lot more to come. We're going to update you guys on more of the free agency that's probably going to happen throughout the weeks. Not a whole lot of new sports coming up. But we do have, put it on the calendars, baby. Sunday, we start March Madness. Get your brackets ready. We need to get our brackets ready. Need to get that ball rolling. Let's start throwing it in. So we are probably next week going to go over our brackets. Let's see what your guys' brackets are. That's a good one to go through. Please put it down. If you guys have already submit it on our Instagram, just a picture of what you guys got, and we'll read them off if you guys submit that and see who's got the best looking teams, baby. I already know who's taking the money, baby. Come on.
Yeah, or you can just send them like a direct message to our to the B.O.B Cast Instagram page.
Yes. Yeah.
Or put them on YouTube and wherever you guys find us. So
and we'll keep updating that all the way through. But that's gonna wrap up episode 10, boys. Episode 10 is there. Please subscribe.
I think episode 9, but I think we're on episode 9.
Oh, because of last week's
technical difficulties, not only in the equipment but in the mind.
Yeah, it's not good, little Scotty.
Hey.
Anyways, without further ado, folks, we'll see you guys till next week. I'm Clayton. We got Mr. Capenna Olsen. We got DJ Easy Money. And we got Big Caden. Oh, boy.
Yes,
see y'all next week, man.
I just hit my mic. Sorry. Hey, Coach. What you doing in here, Coach?
Hey. That's some shotties, baby.
Coach, we got practice tomorrow. I better see you guys soon.
Your mother?
Don't talk about that. That's the last time you talk about my mother, Coach.